Hi, this is Jimmy Lee Combs. I'm the director of Terror Tales, a horror anthology coming out soon. We are on location in a set-built 80s video store. We are filming today with Jonathan Tiersten, who a lot of fans of horror will know from Sleepaway Camp. We've shot some scenes today with Lorene Landon from Maniac Cop 1 and 2. So we're very excited to be in the video store here today and having Groovey and the gang with us. You guys are watching Groovey.TV. These assholes have some late fees that are due.
Hey, this is Groovy. I'm here with an amazing filmmaker, Jimmy Lee Combs. We're in the set of Terror Tales, this mock video store, which is amazing. It's so cool. Thank you for having us. How the heck are you doing?
Doing fantastic. Thanks so much, guys, for having us on your show and coming down to our set and seeing what we got going. And hopefully you guys are reliving some old childhood memories of video stores. And
Brave little toaster.
oh, yeah, brave little toaster in here somewhere.
Is there an Iron Giant anywhere around here?
No, that was post-'80s.
Dang it. You got me there. So, okay, Terror Tales, a lot of the press is calling it the Expendables of horror. Do you think that's fair?
Yes, I would call that fair. We have a whole camaraderie of horror, iconic horror actors from iconic films, like Ari Lemon from Friday the 13th, and Felissa Rose, Sleepaway Camp, Jonathan Tiersten from Sleepaway Camp, Lorene Landon, Maniac Cop 1 and 2. So all kinds of iconic films. Even we got Critters 2 with Leanne Curtis. Nice. We're pulling in a lot of talent from horror's past, and we have some up and coming talent as well that are getting into the horror field, like Miss Asia USA Ashley Park. We filmed some scenes with her here in the video store, and she did amazing. And we have Christopher Showerman, who, believe it or not, is known for George as Disney's George of the Jungle in the sequel, and he played a psychopath in a film called Ladybug. So he's going to be our crypt keeper, if you will, who divulges these tales of terror. Nice. Yeah, so it's really awesome to have old school horror actors blending in with some new up and coming talent.
So why did you want to make an anthology movie?
Absolutely. Like so many of us horror fans, it stems back to childhood and growing up on horror films, and specifically horror anthologies have always been near and dear to me. Creepshow 2, Tales from the Dark Side. And it wasn't until a little later on that I really got into the Amicus British horror anthologies and really loved those as well. Mm-hmm. So there's always been that passion there for it. And then I would say the ball probably got rolling back in 2012. I was filming a vampire short film called Reign of the Vampire. Nice. And the intention was for it to be part of an anthology. And so that project has come and gone. It's still in rough cut, and we've done one feature film since. Mm-hmm. And now it's come back full circle to doing an anthology for our next feature film and doing all new stories and segments. And we've shot one segment, and now we are shooting our second segment now. Okay.
So what about, do you have a vision for a Terror Tales 2 then? If you're really into the anthologies and stuff? I mean, have you already envisioned that?
Absolutely. And in fact, it's mostly written already. With Terror Tales that we're shooting now, it's done in a more of an old school style. So each story is separate from the other, and there's the crypt keeper who's going to tell the tales, very Creepshow style. The other anthology that we have written that would end up being a Terror Tales 2 is more of the recent anthologies where the stories are interconnected and the characters interweave with each other. So that would be what we would do for a second anthology, is the story would interweave and connect to one another. Whereas this one we're shooting, they're each separate tales.
Okay, cool. You have, beyond the anthologies, you're also working on a TV show, correct? Isn't Bored as Hell, I think it's called? What's that all about?
So Bored as Hell is co-written and co-created with a buddy of mine, Kevin Ward, and we're filming it simultaneously with Terror Tales. We're shooting 10 episodes. It's going to be a web series, and in a nutshell, it involves Satan. He's bored of hell, which is a play on the title, and he gets summoned to Earth.
Okay.
And so while he's on Earth, he's got to, adapt to everyday life, get in a job, things like that. He gets a girlfriend, he's got to meet the parents. Exactly. And the thing that's funny with our Satan is when you see him, he's very menacing and gnarly. But when you hear him talk, he's very, he's this very kind of flamboyant Satan, which is funny. So,
awesome.
Yeah.
How far along are you with that shooting with that?
So we've shot about 2 complete episodes, and then we have 10 written for season 1. And so we're shooting in a way where we're utilizing locations and shooting, some from this episode, some from that episode, and they're all gonna come together.
That is so cool. Do you have any other projects coming up?
So those are the 2 that are going to be coming up in the short term. After Terror Tales, we are going to do a supernatural action western called Spirit Reckoning, and it's very bold. But I'm billing it as John Woo meets Sergio Leone meets the horror genre. So, and we've already got some special effects done for it and such. So.
Can you just take my money now?
Where's your wallet?
Because that sounds amazing. Have you found locations for that and everything?
There has been some location scouting done so far. There's some stuff in Canyon City and getting some western plantations, and I've seen some like really dead areas of Colorado, which will be cool and be kind of tied into the aesthetic of the film. So we've done some early scouting and things like that, and then next year we'll be in full on pre-production,
nice.
getting that one prepped.
Okay, cool. One last question. I heard today, like, the shooting went amazingly. Like, it was even beyond what you were expecting. It was so good. Like, is that true? Is that what happened?
Absolutely. So, yeah, when we shot with Lorene, what was amazing with her is I'd written her character, and it was honestly more one dimensional. She's the mother of the serial killer played by Jonathan Tiersten. Mm-hmm. And with collaborating with Lorene through emails, she offered up some really great ideas about the character and making her more cuckoo. And I don't want to say too much about it, but she has this stuffed animal pet that she calls measles, but she thinks it's real. And it's cool things like that were her idea, and we shot it, and her performance was amazing. Wow. So we're really excited for that. We got some great stuff.
That is awesome. Thank you so much for your time, man. Yeah. We're on the set of Terror Tales. It's amazing. This Groovey. This filmmaker is incredible. You got to check out his work. Jimmy Lee Combs, thanks again, man. True honor.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Bye.